Hello, and welcome once again to Mech Warrior Online, the Supersmacky edition. Today, there's a few things I wanted to go over. I was thinking about this last night, but it was pretty late, so I didn't get a chance to, so I wanted to start early this morning and go ahead and get this out. This is going to be sort of in a way, a PGI fangirl video, some might consider it, but I do think just giving credit where credit is due is applicable. I'm going to try and keep this short, so let me just go ahead and go right through it. First of all, the Mechtoberfest event that was going on, PGI, well done. I think this was a really well thought out, put together event, very easy to accomplish, good rewards. It was encouraging to get people to play every single day. I think that was the whole kind of idea. The more people are on, the more likely they are to spend money in game, give a variety of players, whatever. But it was really, really well done. I think you're on the right track, and this is a good demonstration. Perhaps a touch too long. I was really surprised how quickly it got over. As you can see, though, again, easy to accomplish, match score of at least 80, the kill in each mech. Every day we started, when it was a new day, we started with given class, got to kill most damage, moved on to the next one. There were a couple of days it was a little more frustrating, but in general, within an hour to an hour and a half, everybody in the group I dropped with were done with this event. And then we just played for fun. It was really, really well thought out. This should be kind of the proto for all the future events, prototype. It just is a good idea. Again, it may take a little tweaking, may have to be shortened just a little bit, but it was very well done. With that in mind going forward, today is the day the Huntsman comes out. Now, these are all the patch notes. There's a bunch of stuff going on. But the Huntsman is coming out. A lot of people are really excited about it. I'm kind of meh at this point. I think the builds look nice. I think it's going to be a very good mech. I think it's going to be a very nice clan medium. But it didn't grab me so much that I was like, well, I'm going to get this now. I do like the high torso mounts. There's a lot of things I like about it, but I'm going to wait a little bit before I worry about whether I purchase it or not. We'll just see. But it's going to be a nice addition to the game, I think. And the Terra Therma update. I looked at the videos last night. Not going to go through all of them. Just looking at that picture alone, it says 1,000 words. I think they did the right thing with Terra Therma. The heat itself never bothered me that much. I don't mind playing on Caustic Valley so much because of the heat, or Tourmaline Desert because of the heat. I didn't even mind the old Terra Therma because of the heat. It was because the stupid terrain focused battle into the worst possible places, and no matter what you did, you generally ended up with one team that took the middle and another team that held up at the front at one of the gates, got themselves killed either just by getting poked off 1 and 2 at a time or by sitting there and getting flanked. Happened to me and the team last night. I was in a lance of 4 or 5 people. I think it was 4 at the time. There's just nothing we can do. And I called it when me and the group walked up and we saw all of our guys kind of stopped at the gate, the entrance there. I said, if they don't push in shortly, we're going to get flanked. Within about a minute and a half, we started getting hit from behind, and it was pretty much over at that point. And so I think, just based on what I saw in the video, just based on the pictures that have come out, that they've really done this right. They've added a lot of neat little environmental stuff, the views and the geometries and everything, but just the layout's going to be good. There are some open areas which will make lerms more effective. Like, we need that, but it will make lerms more effective in the match. But it will also bring on some more tactical gameplay options. You won't have to just rush for this one central object, or play ring around the rosy, around the big middle, or push the gates all the time, or anything like that. There'll be other places to attack from and towards, and for your teams to set up. It won't be jumping around these spires out in the middle of nowhere. I think it will make it a little less likely to just base rush, or somebody to go in and just sit in the center caldera and just hold that. I really, really think that PGI did a great job with this, just based on the initial sneak peek. I'm going to check it out more later today. Walk some mechs through it on the training grounds, just to kind of check it out and see. But I really, really, well done, PGI, at this point. Next are the Customer Appreciation Awards. Been waiting for this. If you qualify for any part of this at all, even the 2 million C-bills and the mech bay, this is a really good deal. This part, the 2 million C-bills and the mech bay, was just playing 100 matches over the last year's time. 2 million C-bills is a good bit towards an XL engine if you need one. Some of the the Inner Sphere light mechs. It's a nice amount. And a mech bay. You don't have to spend the MC to get it. So that in itself is good. But if you qualified for more, you're getting a lot of mechs today. This one's going to go really nice with my blackjacks. Never done the cataphracts before, so we'll see what happens with that one. Kind of like the builds that they have available there, or the loadouts, quirk table, hard points. The Hellbringer is going to go with the 3 I already have. It's going to be a nice addition. Stalker, I used to run Stalkers a long time ago. Have not run them in forever, so maybe this will breathe some new life into them for me. And the 2 Summoners. Never have purchased those, seen them around on the battlefield, but now having 2, I'm going to have to get a 3rd, because I'm going to have to master it. Plus, you get some of these other nice little things. Little new cockpit items coming out in this patch. Of course, the Huntsman stuff coming out. New decals. Have to agree with Snuggles on this. It's time for rainbows, and we need sparkles, and we just got to go full on derp with some of these. But I mean, it's good to see this. I don't need a laundry list of factions every time. I know they're going to be nice and everything, but I like some of the colorable ones. There's so many more that they could do and they could come up with, and I really would like to add. I'm not saying this is a negative. I'm just glad to see they're pushing this forward. A lot of tech stuff, making some gameplay and gameplay improvements, improving the patterns for some of the mechs. A lot of fixes going in. Again, look at the patch notes. I'm not going to go through all the detail. There's no reason for me to reinvent the wheel here and repeat stuff. But it's nice that they're doing this. And now for the event, Haunted and Hunted event. This is going right in line with what we just finished with Mechtoberfest. Here we have an event that's going to run from the 18th to November 1st. Nice long run, about 2 weeks there. Easy to accomplish. Cumulative match score of 500. You run a few good matches, so good match, let's say 150 to 200 match score, maybe more, whatever. You only have to do a few of those and you'll accomplish this. That will be easy to do. You do that every day until November 1st. and you'll complete that one. MC for completing it. You don't have to spend money. Again, put the time in and you'll get the MC. 250 MC, nice job. The Terra Therma challenge, play on Terra Therma once a day, get a match score of 80. It's going to be easy to do. A lot of people are going to be picking it. Some people are going to be troll not picking it, going out of their way to build up their multiplier to not have it played. I don't think that's going to overrun the people that do want to play it. I want to play it and check it out. I'm going to try it in training grounds, but I want to try it in real matches. So this is going to be easy to do 6 times between the 18th and November 1st. Not difficult to do. You'll get that nice new Jack-o'-lantern Warhorn for that. Cockpit items, swag stuff. It's still nice. You don't have to spend MC on it. The Jack-o'-lantern, I'm not going to do it here, but it's supposed to have this nice evil laugh thing to it. I think that's going to be great. Huntsman Pilot Challenge. Yay for Huntsman Pilots. I'm not one right now. Won't be even after they drop later today. But it's a good challenge. PGI's gotten in a habit of doing these every time a new mech comes out. And that's fine. But there is also the basically kill a huntsman or get the kill most damage against them. That's for all of us who don't have them right now. Nice payout there. You just have to do this per day against any huntsman. People are going to be running them. You're going to have your opportunity. If they look as nice as they do in the initial loadout, you'll probably see them regularly every single day. Just a few matches, focusing on they're a medium. They may be tanky, but they're not going to be the end all be all. I think they'll be. I don't want to say easy. I don't want to mislead anybody. I think they'll be reasonably easy as any other medium in order to take out. They don't have additional quirks, so it means probably the base loadout is pretty good, or the base design is pretty good, but we'll see. But again, nice payout here. Supply cache keys, supply caches, 4 million C-bills, 100 MC, and just every day for the course of the event, and you'll get that. So I think that's going to be really, really nice event. And the trick or treat event with the loot bags. I love these loot bags. You get good stuff. The trick items don't come up that much. They do a little bit. You want them, you don't want them, whatever. You can sell them for C-bills. I was going to say MC, I wish. But you can sell them for C-bills. You know, so you're not out anything. You're just getting them for playing matches. Again, not going into all the details you can read about there, but it's going to be a fairly straightforward mech. Love the loot bag events because, again, it's just play and earn, play and earn, and play and earn. So now, I go through all that to say, well done, PGI. The Mechtoberfest event, very well done. The upcoming patch notes release, the patch, it looks like it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. I'm really happy to see, and not just the Huntsman, but just the other things that you've done. I'm glad we've revamped Terra Therma finally. It may make it a much more enjoyable map. That remains to be seen how people want to play on it. It's still going to be hot. You're still going to have to watch your hot running builds, but it looks like it will be a much more interesting map to play on. The new event coming up, the loot bag event, all this. Well done. Bravo. I think these events, if PGI will pay attention, will really lay the foundation, to me, for what they should do going forward. And that would be actual real dailies. So, for instance, you have these dailies set up every day of the week. So Monday is like MC Monday. You come in, you get a match score of 80, or you kill most damage on a mech, or whatever it is, and you get 10 MC. Not a lot, but just something to encourage people to be on. I would play for the 10MC because that's money I don't have to spend. Another day you get a war horn. Another day you get a decal. Whatever, or they could work out a point system towards, points equating to a certain number of MC or to a certain mech, or you do this a certain number of days and you get this mech, or some random loot item for accomplishing it. That's where you need to go. I don't know why they've shied away from this, but the idea is to encourage people to play every single day. So you do that. You play on this day, you get some, and you do that for every single day. Every day at the end of the day, the items are rolled out or whatever, and you just keep that cycling, and you can kind of change those up. It would encourage people to play. It would make it interesting. It would promote variety because you could kind of lead your player base into what you want them to try, by saying, here, try this and do this, and you'll get, this daily reward. It's got to be beyond the 2 times because honestly, the 2 times is not, it's nice, but I mean, it's just MC and experience and then it's done. It's not a daily to me because I can get it on any mech and it's just farming C-bills. Go with something like I'm describing. Have something that's a daily thing. Hey, you played a day and you accomplish X and you get, Y. And then it'll be easy for you to just change up. I was going to say like the trial mix, but yeah, that happens so often. But you could change it up once a month or whatever. Then on top of that, you have a monthly event, say for 1 week out of the month, a week and a half, whatever. Then you have a bigger event where do something during the course of this event and you get these rewards for it. I really think your community would respond to that. That's my belief. Everybody I've talked to about this event, I'm pulling statistics out of my ass here. I'll readily admit that. But I'm going to say this, from all the people that I talked to and listened to, it ended up being about 80 to 85% positive for this event, 5 to 10% negative, and around 5% to 10% undecided, just depending on where the split is. It may have even been better than that. I'm just want to be fair in the statistics I'm throwing out there. But overall, I would say it was really positive. My personal experience with it was very positive. I just had to show up, play like I normally would anyway, although we did kind of do it in rotation. But if I just played like I normally did, with the exception of running assaults because I don't normally, I'd have accomplished this challenge. This is the way to go, PGI. This is the way to get people into the game, to play regularly, to try new things. You can lead them into that if you make the rewards worthwhile. You make it halfway towards something or part way towards something they want to get. Whatever you want to do with it, but it would encourage people to be there. It needs to be beyond the 2 times multiplier that you get for your mech when a new day starts. Leave that. Don't take that away because you will upset a lot of people. I would be upset. But add dailies and then add just monthly events. You could even make them run for the whole month if you wanted to. Just from the beginning of the month to the end of the month, do this many times and you get X, whatever. Or you can make it run for a week or whatever. But this is the way to go. So I really want to encourage you. But going back to what I really originally said, I know I said I wasn't going to make this too long. Never trust what you hear or read on the internet. Well done, PGI. Well done on how you've handled the event, the patch, the Mechtober event. Well done. I have to give kudos where kudos are concerned, because when I call you out on something, it's got to have credibility. And if all I ever do is pour salt on you, you're not going to take me credibly. Or if I just give that to whoever's viewing these, you're not going to take me credibly, because you're going to think I've got something against PGI. I don't. They do some things very well. So this was great. Keep doing more of this. Let's get away from just the little weekend events and, patches that don't really accomplish anything. And, oh, I did want to mention one thing that I am going to get on you about. Let me find it down here. Uh, where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, come on. Why did you nerf some of these mechs? I get the dragon. You're trying to make it more viable, okay? I get some of the changes. But you took the double D, and one of the big draw cards was that minus 30 UAC jam chance, and you're reducing that to minus 20. Yeah, that's still good. But it's minus 20 out of the percent chance for it to jam anyway. So why? I don't understand why you did that. Um, why you do this, PGI? This is why we can't have nice things. In the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be a killer, but I think you've made a couple of these mechs a little less viable. A minus 10% difference is a pretty big hit. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. You did make some of these other mechs a little more playable, a little more viable. That's good. I think you could have done that without effectively nerfing some of these mechs that sort of depend on that. But that aside, small thing out of what you accomplished as of date. So again, big kudos to y'all. I know this has been very long. If you've sat and you've watched through this whole thing, good for you. Your $100 bajillion are on their way to you. Yeah, I wish, but no, I do appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for being a part of this video. I do want to thank you, like I said, for watching this. If you did enjoy the video, please like and share and subscribe. Please feel free to comment. If you want to comment on anything here or any of the videos, if you agree, disagree, if you have suggestions or ideas for PGI, I'm perfectly happy with using this as kind of a forum. I warn you, they probably won't pay attention to me, but leave your comments and your feedbacks. I really appreciate it. I want to get a pulse for the community. As always, in all of your gaming, good luck and have fun. Bye-bye.